Well, look who decided to drop by for a little visit. I'm so happy that you're here, and I hope you're having a fantastic day. We're going to do a little bit of an odds and ends coverage of three things, really. These little tiny blocks, this little tiny block dinosaur thing, and something from Dr. Wu in the latest GotBot True review. Hey all, welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, your happy and humble host, Dennis Moulton, aka GotBot. I'm so glad that you're here today. Please like, comment, share, of course, subscribe, and while you're at it, man, that's right, hit that notification bell, please, because it helps me out a ton, and it'll let you know when content of all sorts goes up here on the channel. Check out Machinery of Man, the Everything Factor, Transformers, Collectors, NL, and the Autobot family, and have a look for me everywhere across social media. And we have, like I said, like a couple of little things that I don't necessarily think needed their own review, but like we'll throw it in here. Why not? We'll have a little bit of fun. Two of them we'll go through very quick, and I'll give a little bit of detail on the last one. The little blocks, they'll be pretty quick. The little dino, he'll be pretty quick. But this little set from Dr. Wu, we'll take a little bit of detail with this because it goes with the duocon Battletrap. Yeah, Battletrap, made up of Roadtrap and Battleslash, and it's basically blasters for them. How well do they work? Well, we're going to find out when we go over to the table and take a look at all this stuff. And yes, indeed, it's time for some Energon Cubes, a weird little dinosaur thing. Me, you, and Dr. Wu. And here we have, first and foremost, these weird little translucent pinkish Energon Cubes. I think you can just like get them online, like eBay or something like that. They're nice. They're a fantastic prop for something like Universal Collision or for any sort of stop motion. They do help even with just dioramas and displays, because these would also go nicely with, I don't know, Soundwave, for example. They're certainly, you know, there's nothing here to grade. They're just little cubes, man. They are a soft plastic or hard plastic. They kind of feel like, I don't know what they feel like, but they're just little hard cubes of plastic that are called Energon Cubes. What more do you want, man? And any of you who have been around the channel for any length of time probably already know that good friend of the channel, Wayne, who gave me a lend of all this stuff, likes to give me little oddities sometimes. And this is one of the oddest things he's ever given me. It is, and I kid you not, Deformable Dinosaur Box. That's what this thing is called. I've seen a pink one like it. I've seen a blue one like it. And this is the yellow and black one like it. And I think the yellow and black one probably has the most paint. I think. It converts from this cube to a little Tyrannosaurus type of thing. There's no instructions or anything. Let's see if I can figure this out. Oh dear. Okay. I guess that's just supposed to come out and probably not pop off. Like that. Then it looks like these legs come, yeah, it looks like these paws say come down, and the little head goes out. I don't think there's, are there arms? I'm not sure if there's arms. I'm just going to reposition things a little bit so we can see this guy a bit better. And oh my goodness, that's adorable. There are, in fact, little tiny arms. I just did not see them to flip them out, but they're there, man. They are there. And there you go. I don't know if this is a good guy or bad guy. The tail, it can go like up and down as we saw. The head is, I think, on a ball joint. It can move all around. The jaw opens and closes. It goes down, goes up. The little arms, they can go up and down. There's a little black piece that also comes out, so I guess a little bit of a, almost like an elbow. The legs can go back and forward. There's a reverse knee. The heel is on a ball joint. The toes are on a ball joint. Honestly, he's pretty stable. This is completely weird, but it's stable. The color is nice. I like the mix of the black and the yellow. 10, why not, I guess. The articulation could be better. I mean, the legs don't go out to the side, and he has little Tyrannosaurus arms, but it's definitely a functional Tyrannosaurus. that can get it, you know, that's quite stable and get in a few poses, I guess. I don't know. 10? I don't know. The cube, I don't understand why that's in alt mode. It turns into this. It's pretty easy. 10. Is this like a masterpiece dinosaur box? I don't know. This is weird. It's weird. There you go. And that brings us to the real star of today's show. It is Dr. Wu's upgrade kit for the Power of the Primes duocon Battletrap, made up of Roadtrap and Battleslash. I adore the two legends characters that make up this duocon. I really wish that Flywheels had been done the same way. He wasn't, but I mean, I still like Flywheels fine enough, but I really like what they did here. Dr. Wu was a nice little option. Now, there's a couple of upgrade kits for this set. This one is very simplistic. It provides 2 blasters, 1 for each of them. And, of course, both were used in the combined mode. In terms of vehicle mode, this one here, we have 2 little rectangular tabs on the top of this guy in vehicle mode. We have 2 little rectangular slots here. The 5mm peg is facing upward. When we tab that on, it turns this into a little bit more of a, like a battle jeep, I suppose. So it's very nice. It's molded nice, made out of nice plastic. Taking him out of it, the other lad over here, his goes just in the front. We all know that this helicopter mode had a great big, gaping hole in the front of it that looked very strange. This just slots in there. It's quite snug. It's quite secure. Doesn't feel like it's stressing anything. It's nice in vehicle mode to have a sensible front to the helicopter. So I like it in vehicle mode. What about in their individual robot modes? Well, when we get into individual robot modes, the story actually becomes a little more interesting based on stock photos. It looks like in robot mode, they're supposed to kind of switch blasters, if you will. The blaster that was on the top of Roadtrap, the double barrel thing that he's now holding in his hand, should, by rights, be held by Battleslash. And the singular blaster that Battleslash had should be held by Roadtrap. But there's a snag to that. The only one of these 2 blasters that actually has a 5mm peg is the one that Roadtrap is holding. What is supposed to happen is under Roadtrap's arms, there are, I'm just going to take him out of it for a second, there are these slots basically, and using the big slot here, this is supposed to fit on up over that as like an underslung cannon. Problem is, on my copy, it just falls off, and it's like that on both arms. Unfortunate. However, on the other side of this little blaster, besides for that big piece, we have 2 smaller ones. These 2 smaller ones are useful for incorporating this piece onto Battleslash, because Battleslash's wrists have 2 nubs on them. I'm going to show that wrist up close so you know exactly what I'm talking about. Now, if you look at the wrist, you'll notice that we have a rectangular tab over here and a rectangular tab over right here. And as you can see right there, those 2 little tabs allow this piece to go incorporated quite nicely. It's actually very, very secure. That brings us, last but not least, to combined mode. And last but not least, in combined mode, we use the tab that's on next to the hand to incorporate that piece on. It's all right secure. The other one is a 5mm peg, holes in the hand just fine. Very simple set from Dr. Wu. But a very effective set for the most part. The only concern that I would have is that there could be tolerance issues. And here we are once again, and what can I say, the little Energon blocks are the little Energon blocks, man. They're cool. It is what it is. They're nice for display. The little weird dinosaur box dude, I guess he's cool. It's a little T-Rex box. I don't know why it turns into a box. Seeing the blue and the pink version just in pictures, I think that the yellow and black coloration is the best. It's functional enough for what it is and what it needs to do, but it's also extremely niche. It's just a cute little kind of super deformed T-Rex dude. It is, you know, it is exactly what you would think it is, and no more, no less. The plastic feels great on it though. And then we get to the Dr. Wu set. And I'll show it now because I didn't show it, I don't think, in the review, so I'll do it now. If you find that this little one that doesn't have any 5mm port or peg on it, if you find that the one that has no 5mm peg on it, the little one, has poor tolerances with the rectangular slots, you can always take it and fit it down over the larger blaster. I think that this kind of combined version of it is probably best used with the combined mode of Roadtrap and Battleslash, that being, of course, Battletrap. For each of them in their own unique modes, these are fairly functional. Honestly, I don't have a problem with either of them. I like how they both work. On my copy, they work fine. The tolerances were certainly acceptable. There's a few upgrade kits for that duocon out there, and this is a very simple one, but it does exactly what it needs to do, and being from Dr. Wu, it's probably pretty inexpensive. Let me know what you think about all of this stuff, the cubes, the little weird T-Rex guy, and the upgrade kit. As always, I appreciate you coming by, give me some of your extremely valuable time. I know how important it is to you. If you're in a position to help the channel to grow, there is a donate link down in the description. Please, if you haven't done so already, hit the subscribe button, stick around with us, have some fun with us going forward. Don't forget that somehow, someway, each and every day, you do very much make a difference. Right now, I implore you, please, make smart choices for you and for everyone around you. And I very much look forward, man, to the next time that you and I get together to have another visit, either in the live streams on Thursday nights, at the stop motion premieres, or the old-fashioned way, right here, inside the videos.